Live videos, live pictures, from the Windsor Castle, where the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, his wife, and other dignitaries from Nigeria have been welcomed to the United Kingdom on a state visit. And we can see that the parade, the program generally has kick-started, where we had the Nigeria's new national anthem, which we reverted to. Nigeria, we hail thee. It's quite instructive, Olamide, that this anthem was actually written by Lillian John Williams, who was a British expatriate who was living in Nigeria when country achieved its independence in 1960. And we saw that that changed much later, where we were having this recitation of Arise, O Come Patriot, and then it was changed back by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to Nigeria, we hail thee, and quite nostalgic for those who were alive at the time and who enjoyed singing that particular, reciting that particular national anthem. So it's so it's historical, it's significant that this is also now being recited right there in London, in the UK, where the president has been welcomed as the head of state, the Nigeria's president. This is nostalgic, like you said, especially for those who were alive at that time. The Nigerian national anthem, Nigeria We Hail Thee, now readopted. We saw that President Tinubu was at the forefront of this, and the idea of bringing back that anthem was to bring back a sense of belonging, promoting national unity in the country, especially at this time. Absolutely. And now that we are seeing this being played once again as a sign of welcoming the president, as a ceremonial gesture, welcoming Nigeria for who we are among the League of Nations, it is quite significant, quite interesting. At its core, we understand that this visit is more about mutual interest, what both nations can now bring to each other. At that time, Nigeria was one of the countries that was colonized, but now we are coming to the United Kingdom, standing side by side with the leadership for what we can bring to the country in terms of economy, in terms of trade. And I understand that a lot of that will be brought to the table at this time. Well, live on your screen is still the welcoming of the president and also the First Lady to the United Kingdom by the royal family. And that's the 21-gun salute from the St. John's Hall in the United Kingdom as a sign of welcoming our president. Right there we see King Charles III and also President Bola Tinubu in that carriage. We can see President Bola Ahmed Tinubu inside a chariot, being escorted by the horses, for the Guard of Honor, to inspect the Guard of Honor, which is one of the high ceremonial gestures extended to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who, in capacity as the president of Nigeria, and that of recognition of Nigeria's status. We see that this is not just, a pageantry. This moment signals mutual respect, diplomatic parity, and military tradition, as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu reviews troops representing, the host nation. And one thing is that for the United Kingdom, under King Charles III, such ceremonies as these, reinforce the continuity of state protocol and heritage, which we've been witnessing over time, blending centuries-old royal tradition with modern diplomacy. And one thing for us as Nigerians to note is that it's a visual reminder of Nigeria's global standing and strategic importance, especially within the Commonwealth and international partnerships. Beyond the optics, we're setting the tone for the visit, the formal, respect, and state-driven before the real business of negotiation begins. And Olamide, negotiations like this, talking about what the kind of deals that will be signed by both parties, talking about Nigeria and the United Kingdom, which involves the remodeling of the Tinkan Island, Apapa port, where so much remodernization will be done, infrastructure, and alongside that, they'll also be looking at the strategic partnership on security, as Nigeria is bedeviled with insecurity here and there.
And since the beginning of this administration, we have seen an intentional, move to expanding beyond what is on ground in terms of infrastructure, trade. And what we see today is quite historic. We will see a high level of partnerships, investment, and it's also important to note that this would also send the right message to the global audience who is, watching how well the president is being acknowledged and welcome in the United Kingdom today. Now, this visit will now signal to investors that Nigeria is, a good place to do business. It's business ready. We are ready to receive investors. We are ready for what